Hey guys, I don't know what this is, if this is gonna be like a video or if it's gonna be a part of a vlog, and my hair's not fixed, so, well, my hair's never really like fixed when I record videos. That's never a priority, so it's not a priority right now. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, subscribe. This is a random impromptu video, as most of my videos are, because I just be thinking and be trying to talk and say stuff. But currently, thoughts going through my mind. I'm really lonely, and not lonely as in like, it's like a weird sense of lonely, like there are people around, but like I still feel lonely in like how I feel and thoughts, and like just a lot of like, I feel like I'm just in a lonely stage in my life. That's probably not true, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there are lots of other people that can relate to where I'm at and what I'm feeling right now. I guess that's why I'm recording this. But it just kind of feels like everybody else is kind of sucking it up and getting on with life and doing the things that they don't want to be doing, but they know they have to be doing. And I'm doing that also, but like I'm doing it kicking and screaming, and like it feels like somebody's like literally dragging me by my hair, obviously figuratively. Like it just feels like you have to do this. Like, why are you fighting it? Why are you like not happy about doing these things that you don't really want to be doing? But then also, what do you really want to be doing? And the things that I really want to be doing, they seem like it's not enough. Like it's not as in like it's not enough to me, but it's not enough to the figurative person pulling my hair. Like it just feels like it'll be the wrong thing, and then I would have failed, and then I would still end up back at the point where I'm doing the things that I didn't want to be doing, except now I'm further behind than everybody else who were just doing it because they knew that that's what they were supposed to be doing. I don't know if any of that made sense. I feel like if I do the things that I want to do, I would have kind of failed everybody that thought that I would be something better. It would kind of be like me accepting defeat in a way, but really just accepting that I actually don't want to freaking like, I don't want to be on the hamster wheel that is like life, or the life that we know it as, like getting a job and getting a house and having kids and just like constantly chasing something. Like you're running after these things that you're told that you should be getting, so you're doing it. But I don't know if those are the things that I want to, like, I don't want to be running after them. I actually don't even think I want a job. But then I also feel like if I don't have a job, then I'll be dependent on people, and they will then be looking down at me for being dependent on them. But I could also not be dependent on them. But how do you not be dependent on people if you don't have a job? I don't know how that looks or what it looks like, what I will, you know. I mean, you could also be an entrepreneur, but I don't know if I have those skills, or yeah, there's that. And that's still kind of a job. Probably won't be feeling, well, I can't say, I will not lie. I can't even say I probably won't be feeling this way tomorrow or like later, because I've been feeling this way for months. But I can't be feeling this way. Like I have other things that I need to be focused on. Like I have a midterm that I need to study for this afternoon. I have a job that I have to return to. I just have a life that's actually actively going on that requires me to do the things that I'm supposed to be doing and be the person that I'm supposed to be, like, you know. So I guess I just wanted to say these things so they're recorded, so that when I go back to pretending to be the person that everybody wants me to be, I don't know, I would have verbalized it. I, again, don't know if I'm posting this video, but I just want to exist. Like, is there, like, I don't understand why there isn't an option to just exist. Everything costs money. Breathing costs $100 a minute, bro. I also really want to, like, go outside, but it's kind of windy out. I'll show you guys the view in a minute. It's kind of windy out, so then there's also like a puzzle here that I could do. I really want to do the puzzle, but like I said, I have the midterm that I need to study for the degree that I really could fucking care less if I got. But I kind of already like spent 5 years of my life doing it, so I kind of just feel like you kind of just can't leave it undone. And then everybody expects you to finish things that you started, because that's just what we do here in life as humans. And if you don't finish things that you've started, it's kind of just like you're a quitter or you're a failure. Not that I think anybody thinks that I'm a failure. These are all the thoughts of my own, like, these are my own thoughts from conditioning and just, yeah, how I've seen things go in society. Like, nobody has told me that if I don't finish this degree, I would be a failure. But then at the same time, there is always the looming question of, when are you gonna finish, or did you finish, or what happened? And then when you go on job interviews, which I don't even really want to, it's just like, well, why didn't you finish? Or if you don't put that you were doing a degree, what were you doing for these 5 years? It's just a lot, a whole lot. So it's 12:34. I think I'm gonna do the puzzle. I think I'm gonna start it. Very bad decision, not very responsible, but I'm also not in a frame of mind to even be studying right now. But what I will do, because there are lectures recorded while I'm doing the puzzle, I will press play. So we'll be studying and, you know, relaxing. Today was supposed to be warm. I think it is warm, but it's windy. So like these trees are going like a little haywire. Not right now, so when I flip the camera around, you guys won't see them going haywire, but it's kind of been looking sporadically like a hurricane, and it's supposed to rain a bit later. So that's kind of why I haven't gone outside for the walk, because I want it to be warm. I want to feel the sun on my skin. I don't want to feel breeze. Like, I don't. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time understanding why I can't just be. And everybody's just like, just do what you want to do what makes you happy. But that's not really true. Nobody really wants you to do that. Like, what? Why do you keep saying that? I guess it's just conditioning. It's just a thing you say. Like, when people ask if you're okay, you just say, yeah, I'm good, even when you're not. Because truthfully, nobody is really prepared for you to say anything else. Like, and if you do, it's just disarming for them, and they know not what to say after, or they say the wrong thing, or the worst possible thing they could say, or they just go blank and fade, which is even worse. Life's crazy, and truthfully, this is literally just me like rambling on. So I guess this is going to be a Jim's Theories of Evolution. But life is crazy, and I would really love them to stop the world and let me off. Also, other thoughts that I was what do you call it, following in my brain, like, what if I were to just like not be like a woman trying to be independent? What if I were to just choose not to be independent and find a husband that wants to take care of me and just be barefoot and pregnant? And I mean, I guess in that vein, I could but even then you can't exist, because you literally exist in a silo of what people expect of you. You cook and you clean and you do, yeah, no, I don't, me, I don't know. Like, I would love to not be responsible for certain things or not have to worry about certain things, but that sounds pretty bleak. The trade-off, I guess. But the crazy thing is, the trade-off of being responsible and making your own decisions and being able to do things, you never actually have time to do the things. You never actually have time to do the things. Like, people make the reference that like government offices and systems and all that, like a bunch of red tape. Life is a bunch of fucking red tape. And they're just like, follow your dreams, do what you want to do what makes you happy, chase your dreams. It's too much red tape. What the fuck? You gotta work your way up. You gotta play the game. I laugh at people's jokes that are not freaking funny. Diplomacy and just politeness and manners. I can't say manners because I think manners and respect kind of pretty cool. Like, they're standard. They're standard, okay? At least that. But all the politeness and diplomacies and the like, just all the extra stuff. Why? Okay, guys, I'm not sure any of this made sense. I'm just gonna end it here because I feel like, ooh, geese. It's getting a bit chilly, and I also feel like time is going by and I'm doing nothing, and well, that's not a good thing. You're not supposed to be doing nothing, because why aren't you doing something? Why am I not studying? Like, that is honestly, I feel like the why am I not doing something, or why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do, is the most reoccurring thought. It's literally the chorus of my life. The chorus, like, it's on in the background every day, all day. You're supposed to be doing this. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? Because I don't want to. If we're being honest, I don't want to. What do I want to do? Truthfully, since we're being honest here, I would like to have a house. Nothing big, literally just a shelter, somewhere to live. A farm where I can farm my, like, the food that I need to eat. A little sluice I can like go out in my boat and like, whatchamacallit, like get some conch. I mean, I need to learn how to dive, but I figured you could learn that. There's somebody that's willing to teach you that. If we, do like a little barter exchange. But yeah, fish, farm, eat, sleep, and just experience life. Like, I want to actually experience life and not like go through these motions, so I could get to a point where I get to experience the life that I envisioned or that I wanted or that I've been told is the best version of life. Like, I just want to go through life. Like, I don't want to keep building up to this life or chasing this life that will be the best, because there will never be the best. You'll never get there. And if the chase is fun for you, continue chasing. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm just talking about myself here. Like, I don't want to chase anything. Like, I just want to exist, and I don't want to make these trade-offs. I don't mind like making trades, but like, I feel like the trade-offs that I am currently making are just so grand compared to like what I'm getting in return. Like, I spend every day at a job for like 8+ hours. It's not fun. I wish it was, but it's a necessary evil. Then I get home late, so there's not enough time for me to, well, I do try to enjoy the view as I'm walking home from the bus stop, but then weekends come, and I guess living in a place where there are 4 seasons, the winter, it just isn't a time to enjoy many things other than being inside. But then the weekend comes and you're just tired, or you have other obligations that now require you to spend time like that you couldn't pay attention to during the week because you were trading off your time for work, because they're going to pay you to exist, doing their bidding. So you get home, you do the other things that you are required to do because that's just how life works, and then you just do it all over again. Like, when do people actually enjoy life? Like, I guess it's in the little things, in the little moments, but I don't think living in the little moments is a great idea. Like, that doesn't sound fun. I just want to live. Like, I don't want to have a limitation on when I can enjoy. Like, okay, well, you did this, so now you get to enjoy this. And that's basically what we do. Like, we run on the hamster wheel, get to 65, and they're like, okay, you have earned the right to enjoy the rest of your life for 5 years. Because isn't it like, what, 70 that you're allegedly getting? Is it 70 years or maybe 75? I haven't heard 80 advertised, so I'm assuming that it is 70 or 75 life expectancy. I mean, there are people that live past that, but at 65, right? Let's be honest. What can you really do? And then pension is a whole different story. Like, it just all seems like a scam, okay? It just all seems like a scam. And maybe I'm looking at it from such a is macro the word? Like a big grand scheme kind of thing, when I should probably just be zooming into the little moments. But on the grand scheme, it just from the outside, from the bigger picture, it looks like a scam to me. It might not be a scam to you. You might enjoy that. You might find joy in your job. Like, you might actually be one of those people that thinks running on a hamster wheel is fun. And if you do, then by all means, go the fuck ahead. Like, girl, you better. But for people, no, let's not say people, but for me, I don't know if I enjoy it. Or maybe I just haven't found the hamster wheel, like the one that got me like, okay, in this groove, we doing this 60+ years, and then we hop off. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I just haven't found my hamster wheel. You know, like when you were younger, I never had hamsters, so I don't know, but like you go in the pet store and they have all of these different types of hamster cages. They all look so cool. I guess that's kind of what it is. I just haven't found the one that I think is cool. Do you then keep shopping? I don't know. All of this is a very open-ended conversation with myself because I really don't know. And I might tomorrow at some point get to work and I'm like, oh my god, I freaking love it here. What was I thinking before? I love this hamster wheel. This is my jam. But right now, at 2:47 on March 11th, I don't love this for me. I don't love it here. I would love the world to just stop and let me off. Because as it stands, being able to just exist, it's not a thing that you can do. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's crazy, yo. But if you are somebody that have been able to just exist and you find like peace and like you know how I can do that, just hit me up. I would love to, you know, think about that. I'd like to know how that looks. I probably will never post this video simply because it's like, it sounds very, I think it sounds very, I assume, crazy and like inexperienced and very naive. I think like the things that I'm saying, like, it's just like, ugh, this is a child, like she knows nothing, she doesn't get it. And so maybe that's why I just don't think I will ever post this. But if I do, you should like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Leave a link.